next to rock like Mick Foley. It's Nick Joby, kill him softly, play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie. This beat ice cold, look how I ride this Zamboni. I feel like old Tiny, good anywhere you throw me. She eat a chobani, cause her body getting bony. Late night.
So after coming back from the cable car, we took some rest in the hotel, and then it was time to head out to the jetty point to stand before his most iconic symbol, the majestic eagle statue. So right now we have come to the Eagle Square. It's pretty late, around 8 o'clock. You can come. So most of the shops are closed, but still the place is open. Right near the Eagle Square, we spotted something unexpected. A little toy train slowly circling the entire area. Adults, kids, everyone was sitting together, smiling, waving as it passed by. And at that moment we knew this ride wasn't just for kids. So we booked tickets for all of us, just 90 Malaysian ringgit for 3 full rounds. And the best part, the train doesn't just take you around, it picks you up and drops you right at the Eagle. For those few minutes, we were not adults with responsibilities. We were just a family on a tiny toy train, laughing, waving, soaking the evening wine, and enjoying Langkawi in the simplest, happiest way possible. So there were a few local vendors who were selling cookies, momos and many local items, and we stopped by a few local food stalls where homemade cakes, cookies, momos and juice filled the whole area with comforting aroma. We tried the chicken momo and picked up some soft delicious cakes. They were honestly too good to resist, and with those warm beats and happy heart, we headed back to the hotel for a peaceful night's sleep. Welcome to day 3 in Langkawi. LG. Kami LG jam. LG. So now we're going for breakfast first. So day 3 in Langkawi began with a bright morning and a warm breakfast. The kind that quietly tells you something exciting is awaiting ahead. After getting ready, we stepped out to our next adventure, that is island hopping. Just like yesterday, we book everything through the Klook app. Simple, quick and completely hassle-free. I'll share the price on the screen, but the best part, they arrange a comfortable hotel pickup and drop, making the whole experience smooth from the very beginning. So this is the main point from where we will be going. I can buy stuffs before getting into the jetty. So what is it? Run. We had booked a private boat just for our family, and the moment we arrived at the jetty, our boatman greeted us with the warmest smile. He introduced himself with such kindness, the kind of welcome that instantly makes you feel safe, comfortable, and excited for whatever comes next. It didn't feel like we were meeting a stranger. It felt like someone was opening the doors to the ocean for us.
My wife go to your country? Yeah, sure. You are welcome. Most welcome.
Okay.
My name is Shahrin.
Serene.
Shahrin, no Shah Rukh Khan.
Now we'll call you Shah Rukh Khan only.
But we are calling you like a Shahrukh Khan.
You know Shah Rukh Khan?
On the way, he started explaining the stories behind the islands, the famous Pregnant Maiden Island, the legends, the shape, the secrets hidden in the hills. Listening to him made the whole ocean feel alive, like every island had a story waiting for us. Before taking us to the private beach, our boatman stopped at one of the Langkawi's most iconic places, the island of Pregnant Maiden. From the outside, it looked like a legend carved into mountains, but inside, it hides a lake surrounded by pure nature. There is a small entry fee to visit the lake as well. I'll show you the exact amount on the screen. And once you enter, you'll find little stalls selling fresh juice, fruit cocktails, mocktails, and even more quick meals. It's a peaceful little break you can take. So here you have to take the tickets. So I have just taken like 10-20 ringgits per head per adult. To reach the lake, you need to trek through a forest trail, a path filled with steps, stones, and the sound of nature. It's beautiful, but not easy. And after walking a little further, there it was. A vast lake hidden right in the heart of the island, surrounded by steep green hills. People were boating, swimming, laughing, enjoying the cool weather under the open sky. After spending about an hour at the lake, breathing in the calm air and letting the island beauty settle into us, we made our way back to the boat. And just like that, our journey continued across the blue water of Langkawi. The first stop was something magical. Our boatman took us to see the mighty eagle, dozens of them soaring above us, dipping low towards the water, their wings shining under the sun. Watching them in their natural habitat felt like stepping into a scene only nature could create.
Very slowly.
From there, he took us to a private island, a quiet stretch of sand surrounded by crystal clear water. Here, you can do all kind of water activities: speedboat ride, banana boat ride, snorkeling, and so much more. It felt like our own little adventure park in the middle of the ocean. The boat captain handed us some bread buns to feed the fish, and the moment we dropped them into the water, hundreds of colorful fish gathered around our hands. It was a simple moment, but everyone enjoyed it, especially my family.
Give it! Whoa!
That's what you said.
Good fish.
That's what you said.
So from there we have come.
Know that I need it. Darling. Feeling like Jonah, brother low now. How we gon' find our way? Feeling like Moses, man, the Lord chose us. Now we gotta find our way. Feeling like David, man, I done gave him all. I gotta find my way. You never feel me. Still feeling like Jonah, brother low now. How we gon' find?
So you can enjoy here. This is nice. For other activities you have to pay. So you have jets. After that, we jump into the water and spend almost 2 hours just enjoying the waves, laughing, swimming, floating, forgetting everything else. The place was quiet, clean, and felt like a hidden paradise far from the city. So you can see this is the changing room, and there is the washroom where you can take shower.
Next to rock like Mick Foley. It's Nick
After
Joby,
coming
kill him
back from the
softly.
island hopping adventure, we were exhausted in the best possible way. We rested for a while at the hotel, let the day's excitement settle, and then we stepped back outside again. This time to visit another iconic gem of Langkawi, the Maha Tower.
Hey. Next to rock like Mick Foley. It's Nick Joby, kill him softly. Play that shit slowly. On the keys like Tony, throwing subs, they get toasted. About my bread like a hoagie. This beat ice cold, look how I ride this Zamboni. I feel like old time.
Maha Tower, a place where the sky glows during sunset, where the sea reflects the color of the evening, and where the view reminds you just how beautiful Langkawi truly is. Really a good place for you to visit. And there is some theme park also nearby. If you see that side, that is one theme park, and there is this water slide kind of thing over here. If you see, well, you get a good view of the ocean as well from here. Definitely looks good. I don't think so much activity there is there for us to do, but yeah, you can come and definitely visit this place. We also clicked some amazing family photos at the Maha Tower with the endless blue sea behind us and the golden sky glowing above. Honestly, the view from up there was one of the best I have ever seen in my life. Calm, wide, and unbelievably beautiful. Every click felt like capturing a piece of the evening, a memory that we'll took back with us forever. As we reached the Maha Tower area, we were surprised to see a small carnival going on. Colorful lights, cheerful music, and rides for kids. The place felt alive. I even joined my son on one of the rides, and for those few minutes, I wasn't an adult, just a father laughing at his child.
Ride here in Malaysia. Guys, say hi. Hello.
Right beside the carnival were rows of local food stalls, fresh snacks, sweet drinks, everything smelled so good. We tasted a few items and every bite felt warm, simple and delicious. It's this simple flavor that makes travel feel complete.
So we are having this red chaya crispy, that is pancake of Malaysia. Very yummy.
And then the moment that made the entire evening unforgettable. As the sun began to set behind the ocean, the sky turned golden, orange and pink all at the same time. We stood there together as a family. All of us watching one of the most beautiful sunsets of our lives. It felt like time slowed down, like the universe paused just to show us this view, a sunset we will never forget.
But this port, the towers, sun is setting there. This is awesome. And there is some party vibe also, as you can see. This is going to start now from 7 o'clock. So if you are coming to Maha Tower, make sure you come around this time so that you can enjoy the sunset sitting here. And yeah, enjoy some good time and some photos you can click.
And as the evening wrapped itself around Maha Tower with the carnival lights glowing, the sea breeze touching our faces, and the best sunset we've seen painting the sky, I looked at my family and felt grateful. Grateful for their smile, their joy, and their presence. We ended the night with happy heart, beautiful photos, and memories we'll hold close forever. Thank you for joining us on day 3 of our Langkawi journey. Tomorrow is a new sunrise, a new adventure, and we can't wait to share it with you.